Hi, it's Nikki here from Happy Hormones for Life, and today I want to talk about something that's incredibly important for our emotional health as we get older, and that is connection. When we think about aging well, we often focus on diet, exercise, lifestyle, maybe supplements that keep us physically strong and our bodies healthy. But what's often overlooked is the mind body connection because how we feel emotionally as we get older has a massive impact on our actual physical health and our longevity. In today's fast paced world, it's easy to feel disconnected from each other, from nature, from all sorts, even ourselves. And this disconnect can touch all aspects of our lives, affecting how we relate to each other, how we behave, how we interact with our environment, and even how we care for ourselves. So, if we want to make the most of our next chapter and live a happy, healthy life, we need to make sure that these vital connections are plugged in and thriving. I'm going to talk about four of them today. The first one is human connection. Now, as humans, we are intrinsically wired for connection. The need to belong to each other or to a tribe or a community is as basic the need as food, shelter, and sleep. And it helps us live a longer, happier life. Now, as social creatures, we thrive on that warmth, affection, and companionship that comes from interaction with others. Good relationships don't just make life more enjoyable, they can actually help us live longer, whether it's with partners, friends, family, colleagues, or your community. It's so important to nurture these bonds, and it does take a bit of effort sometimes, but the rewards are more happiness and vitality as we get older. Just 10 minutes on the phone to a friend a few times a week has been shown in studies to decrease loneliness and increase feelings of connection. So it doesn't need to be a big grand thing or a massive change. The second one is the healing power of nature. Now, in a world where we're often surrounded by concrete and tons of screens, getting back to nature can be tricky, but it can have huge benefits for our health, as we know, mentally and physically. Spending time outside can decrease stress levels, reduce your blood pressure, improve your mood, and even sharpen your mind. These benefits are especially valuable as we get older because some of these things are obviously big challenges that come with aging and affect our quality of life. Fortunately, there are many, many ways of tapping into nature's benefits through air, light, water, and earth. So, getting outside for fresh air and daylight exposure in the morning, particularly, hugely beneficial. Gardening, walking barefoot on the earth, or getting an earthing sheet for your bed, or spending time in or near water, all powerful tools for getting your nature fix. A third type of connection is with our food. It's often overlooked actually, but how we shop, cook, and eat can play a massive role in our well-being. You only have to look at the centenarians in the blue zone areas where they have a very strong connection with their food. It's more than just fuel, it's an opportunity to connect with nature, with their culture, with loved ones. Really difficult for us in our busy modern world, but we can do things like choosing whole, nourishing foods. We can share our meals with others. We can be mindful not just about how we eat, but where our food comes from. And that can bring a deeper sense of satisfaction and appreciation for what we're eating. Fourth type of connection is spiritual connection. When we talk about healthy aging, again, looking at those blue zones, they all share some form of spirituality practice, whether that's through religion, personal beliefs, or a spiritual practice in itself. Because we know that in studies that this can significantly contribute to health and longevity, because it can provide a sense of purpose, a sense of community, and increase that emotional support that we often need, crucial factors in mental and physical well-being. For me, spiritual connection is about feeling connected to something just bigger than me, whether that's nature, the universe, source, or your own inner wisdom or personal set of beliefs. And there are many, many ways you can access it through meditation, through prayer, through stillness, nature, yoga, breath work, whatever works for you. And I said there were four, but there's actually five types of connection that I talk about in the book, particularly. The fifth one is self connection and finding purpose. So, this is particularly important as we get older because um, we go through so many changes through midlife and beyond. Along with the challenges of aging itself, from the physical transformations, but also shifts in our social roles and our emotional health as well. And self-connection and self-awareness builds resilience. If you understand your inner self a little bit more, you're better equipped to handle life stresses and upheavals. And it helps you to stay adaptable to new things, find new joys, and keep that sense of purpose through the years as you get older. We can access more self connection through practices that help to resolve those inner critics, set boundaries, prioritize our needs, reframe negative thoughts, deal with trauma, and find daily moments of joy and gratitude. There's lots of different ways. All of these tools can help us embrace aging with more confidence and enjoyment. So, connection, in summary, is not a luxury, it's an absolute necessity for optimal health and longevity. And it's why it's the C in my embrace formula that I write about in the book, Life After Menopause. If you haven't got your copy yet, do go and get it. It comes with a free downloadable workbook that helps you implement your own action plan for your own best life after menopause. And I'd like you to just end with thinking about what small step you can take today to strengthen the connections that I've just talked about. See you next time.